I've been asking all the fighters about the big sports news, which is Simone Biles pulling out of the Olympics due to mental health issues. I'm curious if you have a take on that, if you've ever been in that position, or as a professional athlete, if you can understand maybe that kind of pressure.
Man, I can see it going both ways. Like, I'm a mental case myself, man. I'm always, doubting myself, doing things mentally, and I feel like she has such a big opportunity. She was literally picked, out of a lot of people to represent the United States, and it's a big bummer. I don't know what's going on in her head, but I feel like she should have pulled through, manned up, and got a mental coach, did whatever she could, and done that, because there's thousands of people that would have loved to be in her place. So, but yeah, I think she it's a hard thing for sure, But for me, I just feel like, man up and go out there and perform and for our country, So, but it is what it is.
I hope she's okay, and everyone should too. I think it's ridiculous how just because somebody has a name for themselves that people think they can slander somebody or put them on blast like that. It's ridiculous, and people should have a little bit more compassion, especially for people in this sport. I don't think people even realise how difficult it is to get into the position she's in or the position we're in. And if you have mental health issues and people actually have, what's in them to go on to the likes of social media and slander somebody and put them down and say negative things, well, them people. Do you know what I mean? That is ridiculous, and that goes across the board, not just for her, but anyone in that situation. Mental health should be taken serious, and it should be nearly a thing that if you write something negative about someone's mental health issues online, you should be banned completely. Your device should be shut down. You know what I mean? But them people. Do you know what I mean? They're not nice people. They're not real people. They're just they have more problems than you have, you know what I mean, writing like that. So I hope she's okay, and anyone mental health issues, I hope they're okay. And it's hard. Listen, sport's hard, and when you get to the highest level, you don't even realise how difficult it is. Do you get me? So, it's a weird one, yeah. We live in a weird time where all this social media, people think that what they say is so important and relevant. It's not, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, man. I hate seeing like that, but it is what it is, I suppose. Nothing you can do.
It's a shame, but it's also a pandemic in itself, mental health issues, you know what I mean? And I think it's something that should be looked at a lot closer, not just in sports, but in every sector. But as competitors, we I suppose we can try and put on a brave face, but often it's not the truth, you know what I mean? And I think everybody, to a certain extent, will struggle, and I suppose just about opening up and being honest will help a long way.
You gotta commend her. It takes a really strong-minded person. No pun intended. Obviously, talking about mental health, but I think you got to be pretty strong-minded to, just address the world and let them know that you're going through something that's bigger than yourself or bigger than the moment. And there's not many moments that are bigger than the Olympics. And for her to just honor and recognize that speaks volumes on what she's capable of mentally. There's not a lot of people who would have done that. I think she actually probably did the right thing. She gave someone else an opportunity that she may not have been able to perform to the best of her abilities. As far as personally, I think we all go through stuff mentally. I'd be lying if I said I've never struggled with anything mentally or physically for that matter. But it's just about how you respond. You just got to keep on going, put one foot in front of the next, and everything will play itself out the way it should.
I did hear about it, and Team Grover, he was Michael Jordan's coach. He posted something really interesting that I kind of support his opinion about Simone Biles. I personally don't know what happened to her, but in my opinion, if you won 6 gold medals, nothing should bother you. You should have just, I don't know why she went over there. She could have given that spot to someone else, but that's just my opinion. And a lot of people are protecting her decision, but to me that's it's like me, the sport is very stressful. You gotta deal with that, especially in the Olympics. So for her to come out and talk like that, I don't take it the right way.